What is up, everybody? It's your girl, the real Mrs. J. And listen, you guys, I need to vent real quick. I really need to vent real quick. And here's about a couple of things. And y'all know how I was saying that, basically I'm on this thing where I'm trying to protect my peace. So I'm just just chipping away at the people that I deal with because I'm going to be dealing with nobody in a few minutes. So anyway, you guys, have you guys ever dealt with a narcissist before? Like as a friend or a family member or, someone you're in a relationship with? Have you ever dealt with a narcissist before? Because I'm learning that I deal with a lot of people that are narcissistic. And it doesn't mean that when somebody says something that you don't like that they're being narcissistic. It's just they're being narcissistic because that's just what they are. And it's a personality disorder. And so people that are narcissistic are very manipulative in their movements and the things that they say and the reactions that they look for. And they're always looking for validation. So they like to piss you off. They like to do little things that make you upset because that's a form of control. Okay. So I'm saying that because, I have a friend in my life that is just kicking them to the curb. They're officially kicked to the curb as of today. But, I don't like when people do stuff to you, like they do stuff purposely and they know that it pisses you off, but they still do it anyway. They still do it anyway. And they do it just so they can get a reaction out of you. And just when they get that reaction out of you that's negative, they feed off of that. Because I would never understand, why will a person do things to piss you off when they know that this thing will piss you off? Why would you continue to do it? Why? It's because you're feeding off of this. You're getting kicks and shits and giggles out of somebody being upset. And for a person to get off on somebody else being upset, you got to have some type of mental disorder. Because for me personally, I just don't walk around pissing people off. If somebody tells me, hey, you're offending me by doing something, or you've offended me by something you've said or done, I make a conscious effort not to do it because I don't want to offend anybody. But you have people out here that just don't care. They just don't care. They feed off of it. They want to play games. You know what I mean? They just want to play these little kiddie games because they get off on it. And then when you say something about it that you don't like it, all of a sudden you're the crazy person. And they have a tendency of trying to make you seem like you're the one that's wrong. And they know exactly what they're doing. Trust me when I tell you that people that have narcissistic personality disorder, they know exactly what they're doing. And they are not capable of having a decent relationship or friendship with anybody because of it. You notice that like, for example, men or women that have narcissistic personality, they don't have long-term relationships. They don't have long-lasting relationships. Because if you are in a long-term relationship with somebody that's a narcissist, you're being tortured. You're literally being tortured by this person until you finally just say, F it, I'm out of here. I'm done with it. Like, because there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can say or do to change the situation or change the person, because a person can only change when they see that they have an issue or a problem or something that they're doing isn't right. But yeah, you guys, oh my God, I just can't. So I'm just gonna have to cut that situation. I got to, for my own sanity. Secondly, so, okay, if you know somebody and you see that this person has, they come to you with issues, they're having problems, and they're having financial problems, right? And so, of course, you being a friend, because you really care about the person, you're going to make suggestions on what you think that they, things that they can do that can help the situation, right? So that's exactly what I've done. I've made suggestions. I've made, why don't you, if you're having this problem, why don't you, why don't you Uber or Postmates or, they have all of these apps out here now that nobody can really just be like they can't get money, because where there's a will, there's a way. You're going to do what you got to do to survive. You're not going to just let yourself fall to the wayside. Anybody that has, some sort of wherewithal about how they want to live or how they want their lives to go. And that saying, like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. That's the truest statement ever, okay? Because one thing about me, I'm going to make suggestions. I'll let you know. I may even give you a couple dollars every now and then. But I'm not going to put myself in a situation to save somebody else's situation when I go and bust my ass every day to go to work, and you're talking about what you're not going to do and what you don't want to do, okay? If I'm facing being homeless or carless, there's things that I wouldn't do. Of course, I'm not going to do anything to break the law, but I'm going to do whatever I have to do as far as make money, whether it be that I have to work 2 jobs, if I have to work a full-time job and drive Uber on the weekends or Lyft or something, I will be doing that. But I'm not going to sit around and talk about what I'm not going to do, and then I don't do anything. I'm just waiting for something to just fall in my lap. I'm not going to do that. And I don't want to surround myself with people like that. Because, I hustle, and y'all know that. I hustle. I work. I have 2 businesses. I hustle. My husband, we hustle together. But before I met my husband, I was a hustler, okay? I did what I had to do to take care of me, okay? I didn't talk about what I wasn't going to do, and I just didn't sit around waiting for somebody to do anything for me. And I think that came from me growing up without parents, and when I became an adult, I really didn't have anybody to fall back on. I had to make it shake. I had to do what I had to do so that I could freaking eat. So it just baffles me on when I deal with people in those type of situations and they're doing nothing to try and rectify it, but sitting there. Like, no, especially when you're a single person and you don't have no kids and it's just you. If it was me, if I didn't have kids and I was single, I would be in a loft somewhere. I'd be in an efficiency. As high as these prices are out here, I would be in a freaking efficiency. I don't care because it's just me. But you got some folks out here that's sitting there would rather have their freaking hand out than to go and bust that ass to make it pop, to make it shake so they can have a roof over their head. Whew, Lord. When I tell y'all I'm going to end up not dealing with nobody, I'm going to end up being alone. But you know what? If I have to be in a situation where I'm not dealing with anybody to keep my peace and to keep this face wrinkle free, that's what the hell I'm planning on doing. But anyway, you guys, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to come on here and vent real quick. I really don't care about this stuff that's going on in the beef sector right now. The shit has just got old to me. It's really got old and redundant, and it's dark, and it's just not even fun. There's nothing interesting going on. So that's why I'm not really talking about nothing, because there's nothing really going on that I'm interested in. I mean, just the same old, same old. And I don't know, y'all. But anyway, I love y'all, though. I love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, The Real Mrs. J. And we're going to talk about any and everything over here. But I love you guys. Peace.